I don't believe Quran is preserved.
Okay, but do you know how we believe it was preserved?
I don't know. What do you mean with the preservation?
Do you know how the Quran was written down and how we receive it in the book we receive it today?
Give me your version,
No,
because
but do you know?
every Muslim has different version.
So what is your understanding of it? 'Cause it's probably you.
Muhammad revealed he failed to compile the Quran. Muhammad died. Abu Bakr compiled the first Quran by practicing the Buddha. Uthman compiled the second Quran.
Okay.
From Hafsa's Quran, which they ordered all the Quranic materials to be burned from them. Islamic tradition talks about how people disagreed what was in Uthman's Quran, yet Uthman compiled. When he sent the copies to the different cities, there were consonantal differences. Around late 700s, suddenly multiple Qurans start being effective. In 900s, people are talking about 50 different Arabic Qurans to circulate around. In 1924, Al-Azhar put Hafs Quran as a majority for the preservation. In 1985, current Hafs Quran is canonized for the world.
Okay.
Of course, between 900s to 1300s, people were tortured and put in prison because their Qurans were rejected. Okay. Today, there are some Muslims that speakers Quran believe Quran is dot by dot, letter by letter, sound by sound, word by word, exactly what Muhammad passed down to us.
And I agree with that final
You do
statement.
agree with that?
That final statement I agree with. About Quran being exactly the same. Word by word, dot by dot, letter by letter.
Okay.
If you want,
No, I don't want your phone. I don't want your phone number.
Okay.
Before you go, I want you to look at those two words.
Yeah.
This word.
Okay.
Okay. And then this word here.
Okay.
When you say dot by dot, letter by letter is exactly the same. You will
Read
see.
this word to me.
You will see they are different.
It's the same word.
How can they be same?
Do you want to read
While you've got those letters up here.
Read the word that it says. Read that. Can you read
Katala,
Arabic?
Katala,
And read that one.
Kutala.
Read this one right here.
This one is fight. This one is were killed.
It's the exact same word.
They are not exactly the same. Okay.
It's to do with pronunciation.
No,
It's the exact
it's
same
not
word.
the pronunciation. See this line.
Okay, what letter
this
is that?
line.
What letter
this
is that?
line. Listen. This line under it changed the meaning. Okay. This is not what I'm saying.
No,
okay.
but what letter is that?
Just a moment. In here, you've got the physical evidence. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna make it this much simpler. You saw Surah 3 verse 146.
Yes.
Okay. The way you say dot by dot, letter by letter, same, but you saw letters were in different places. This is the book called Bridges Translations of the 10 Qur'an. Okay, just get the PDF version of it.
Okay.
He's got footnotes in his book, and then in the footnotes, he's simply telling this verse is different meaning and Arabic. Okay, Arabic is different. In English, it's different. Therefore, he even translates and then tells us in Nafi's Quran, Ibn Kathir's Quran, Abu Amir's Quran, and Yaqub's Quran, this word is read as killed. Versus the one you read is fight. Past tense for the fight. So when you fight, you go home, you are injured. It doesn't mean 100% you are dead. But in other Qurans, it is telling us actually, no, they were dead. So how do you reconcile dot by dot, word by word, letter by letter argument? You just saw two physical Qurans different, and your Muslim scholars, you will disagree.
I didn't say every Quran though, because you asked me, is the Quran?
How many Qurans are there?
Okay, let me give you an example.
Sorry, how many Qurans are there?
I'm